For my first upgrade, I got the swaybar kit from Traxxas, of course. In the bag, it came with all these parts, instructions, and it comes with two different sway bars. The chrome is softer, the black is stiffer, and the softer is for more rougher terrain, like maybe a rough off-road track. This would be more for cement or asphalt or something like that. And then these are the links for attaching them to the A-arms. Okay, and it also comes with some screws to hold the sway bars to the actual truck. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to prepare the sway bars to get them on the truck. I'm going to start out with the softer sway bars, and I'm also going to start out with the rear. Now, as you can see here, the links, well, you probably can't see it, but there's little 1.5 millimeter hex nuts in there, set screws, and what they do is you feed the sway bar through like that, and then you want to keep about 5 millimeters of the sway bar sticking out of the other end. That looks about right there. So, oh, and by the way, you want the angle to be sticking up when you screw it in. Alrighty, kind of tough. And again, this takes a 1.5 millimeter hex screw driver, just like that. And the other side, same thing. You want it to be about as even on each side. So you want to try to get the length about the same. That looks pretty good. Now I'm not going to show me doing this to the front because it's exactly the same. I'm going to go ahead and start out by installing the rear sway bars. And as you can see, this is my slash 4x4. This is the rear of it, which means the rear bumper is back here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have this right here. The angle of it should be sticking down, and as you can see here, there's a little slot, a groove, and that's where the sway bar goes. So we're going to feed it around the rear shock tower and just try to work it all the way down so that you're not hitting any rods or shocks or anything. Alright, so then we're just going to keep it like this. Now we're going to get the two screws. These are 2.5 millimeters, and we're going to take them and screw it in. Now there's nothing going over the sway bar besides the actual head of the screw, and that's what's keeping it on. I'm surprised they did it like that. I would have thought they would have had some kind of plastic or metal piece that went over it to really hold it down. I imagine these popping out, but again, I've never dealt with sway bars, so this is going to be a first time experience for me. Now we're going to screw these all the way on, just like that, and I'm going to turn the camera off, flip the car upside down, and get you another view. Alright, I flipped the slash upside down, and as you can see, they're the other side of the ends to the sway bars, and also you can see there's little holes right there, and those aren't holes for the shocks. These are designed for the sway bars. Again, you're going to need the 2.5 millimeter hex wrench, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to get the links up here. Alrighty. Alright, here we are. Now we're going to take the screw and we're going to screw it in there. Now this is kind of awkward because the positioning of where you need to put your hands and everything is kind of strange. As you can see, I tightened both of the screws on each rod end, and as you can see, there's a sway bar, and when I push down on the suspension, you can see it working. And what it does, it helps body roll a lot, and it's supposed to give you better traction. Now for the front, this is going to be a little bit different than the back, because these sway bars still go around the shock tower, I believe, but they attach to the front of the A-arms. Can't see the hole. And then the other side of the sway bars. Gosh, it's really hard to see, but there's a little crevice right there where the sway bars go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the these little guys onto the sway bars, and alright, I got the front sway bar assembled, as you can see, and now it's just the same process basically. We're gonna take this, slide it around the front shock tower in front of all the rod ends and stuff. Alright, there we go. And now we're gonna take it right there, right to the very edge of the chassis, as you can see. And we're gonna get these screws with these big heads on there. Get the 2.5mm hex wrench that the kit comes with. And we're gonna just screw it on there. Alright, almost there. There we go. And now I have to screw in the other side. Well, that concludes my level 1 upgrade of my new Slash 4x4. As you can see there, they're all installed and ready to go. Well guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe as always, and I'll see you later.